Hey guys, Romie here, so please like, comment, subscribe. This is the season finale of Love and Hip Hop New York, Season 7, Episode 14, The Sit Down. Now, the episode starts off with Kimbella and Kim. Yes, Kimbella and Kim. And they're having this sit down because Kimbella wants Kim to know, look, I wasn't trying to start anything out there. It's like, wait a minute, you came there, minimum makeup, looked like you were ready to go. You said you wanted to go to the kid's birthday party, but we're your own kids. Like, what's really good? What's really good? We heard yelling, we heard screaming, we heard you talking to the producers. Like, what was the problem? Look, the producers didn't want to let her in because they know that wasn't her time. They didn't want any distractions from the birthday party. They didn't want that type of liability. So they're trying to keep Kimbella out. That was the real. Kim and Kimbella have an actually good relationship because Kim was there for Kimbella when she was going through it with the Joels, when she was having relationship issues with Joels. Because of that, they're joking around, and then they get to meat and potatoes. It's like, all right, Kimbella lets me know that Yandy was saying that it was Kim and Erica that were talking about how, oh, those two are the ones with the issues. They're the ones that are keeping the babies from each other. And Kim let me know, no, it's Yandy. Yandy's saying how she was trying to go and have dialogue and trying to make things work, but she wasn't doing anything to help the situation. Cool, calm, cool, collected. They're gonna get all of the ladies together so that they can have a final sit down and finally square this off. I'm thinking this is so stupid, but whatever. Whatever's clever. Now we have Drewski. It's just weird saying the man's name Drewski. Anyway, so we'll say DJ Drewski, and Sky. Sky's well, she's fake flirting with this guy who's playing basketball, and she's doing it right in front of Drewski, of course, to make him jealous. And he's trying to figure out, why are you doing that? Why? And she said, "Look, did you forget what you did with Bianca and possibly some other girls as well? And you expect me to, and you're gonna be mad at me for fake flirting with someone just to do some type of payback? I know two wrongs don't make a right, but three rights make a left." And that means that you're going to go and mess with me. I'm going to go and mess with you back. Since we can't go and actually break up because we still love each other and blah, blah, blah. So she decides she's going to let it be for now and let it go because there's a huge double standard, which we all see. And he's not seeing it for whatever reason. Cardi B, she's actually has a song with Red Cafe. And I think they're doing the music video, or maybe it was more so practice for the performance. Either way, Cardi B is working. But shout out to Cardi B. She's still entertaining this whole thing with I almost called him Style. DJ with Swift, her producer Swift. And Swift decides all of a sudden, I'm single, she's single, I'm feeling Cardi, she's feeling me, let me go and shoot my shot. So he does that. And Cardi's looking at him like, wait a minute, what are you doing now? This wasn't a part of the script. What's going on now? Oh, you want to, okay, cool. Oh, nah, you be playing around. Stop messing with me, stop messing. Really? You want to, oh, wait, and me? With me? Oh, yeah, because you cool, you looking good. Yeah, you see with the body like that, I mean, that's all I really, I'm like, what? Did you just say that's all really matters? Jesus. Someone plus. Hey, then we get to Remy Ma and Papoose. They have their kids there because they're shooting their music video. The kids are shooting their music video. And Remy is just like, okay, I guess I'm still starting to take them a little bit more seriously. Papoose is like, yeah, that's it. Papoose is the ultimate man in your corner. I'm not calling him a hype man because he's more than that. He's the man in your corner, the man right beside you. He's like the Joe Biden. He's that dude you want around because he'll have your back and rally for you and root for you and go hard for you like you could never go hard for yourself. And Remy's just saying how we need to move forward, may possibly expand the family, may not. Who knows? I have Joe's blessing, so it's good to go. Now they invite. She's this industry person who works at 97, Hot 97, the radio station in New York. And she lets me know, so I heard your music. I heard both your music. It was trash. It was trash. I was really surprised that they sent me something like, no, I'm kidding. Well, I tell you, the kids had, Remy's son had that look of, and her daughter had that look of, Like, oh, you kid, why are you messing with us? And it was like, look, I'm messing with you because it gets hard from here. Here's how this goes. Next, they're going to be performing at Next. And, you know, everyone who's anyone that came from New York, rap-wise, and also somewhat music-wise, went through this. And, of course, your father did it. Now, what you need to do is prepare, because normally you have to claw your way into this. You can't be trash. You can't be trash. Because if you're trash, then we'll let you know. We will let you know. So it's like, okay, that's cute and all for them. Snoop. So here's the storyline with Snoop. Her mother, who's actually her adopted mother, she died, and she is actually buried in a different spot. Snoop wants to take her home, so that's where it is. Snoop wants to take her back to Baltimore, so that's why, because we were confused about that. Yeah, she's just like, she let her priorities slip, and her mother wasn't buried in Baltimore, so she wants to do whatever she can to make sure she is able to accomplish that. Kimbella has to sit down with Yandy. She's like, oh, it's been so hard to get in touch with Yandy. Either I have to get her voicemail, or she tells me to call her back. I'm thinking, isn't that a good thing? Because you were just worried about Yandy not having things correct with Joelle's. Yandy's working. So her not having time to speak to you, that's a good thing. Anyway, the reason why she wants to speak with Yandy is because of the fact that Yandy, this is some information for you. So I went over to Luma DC's birthday party, and it's like, wait, what? Why did you do that? No, because we kind of talked about it. Yeah, we kind of talked about it, but I didn't know you were gonna go. No, that's not the important part. The important part is I went. I went to the birthday party, and what happened next was atrocious. I was outside, and I was trying to get people's attention because they weren't letting me in. Then we have Kimbo Slice come out of nowhere and trying to come after me. She takes off her jacket. She's ready to go. She's ready to scrap it. I don't know why. I don't know why. Because she felt like I was there to start something. That's a kid's birthday party. I wasn't there to start anything. Yandy's like, why did this girl even go to this birthday party? And we're all thinking the same thing. Like, are you kidding me? Why did you even go? Let's just like, Lord, I know this is my friend, so I know who she is. I'm not surprised it's from this MO. But no, it doesn't end there. I actually went and met up with Kim. Why? I felt like bygones need to be bygones. We were close. I was around, of course, your kids, half siblings. So I felt like it was only right that I went and kind of cleared the air. And, Kim and I are good again. So we want you to meet with everyone else so you can have a final sit down. This will be a now or never sit down. If it works out now, great. If it doesn't, finito. Comprende? Yandy's like, I just want this to be done and over with. I don't even want to have to deal with these ladies anymore. I just feel like the kids get together, they get together. If they don't, they don't. I'm looking at Yandy like, now wait a minute. How can you be cheerleading and rah-rahing if they get together, they get together? That's great. That's what we need to happen to. I don't even feel like it's necessary anymore. Not necessary, but I don't feel like even putting in the work to make it work anymore. I get the whole concept of trying to make something work that isn't working is ridiculous, redundant, stupid, but this is for the kids. You'll need to try as many times as you possibly can until you get it right. I'm sorry, that's just how it is. Since Mendices isn't here to go and fix it, that's what it is. Now, at the pre-show, because that's where Mariah Lynn, what happened to my ear? At the pre-show, that's when Mariah Lynn was performing. As soon as they put on, look, I don't care what anyone says, Mariah Lynn has a hit. I don't care if it was a club hit. A hit is a hit. Once upon a time, not long ago. That's all you need to. Everyone who watches this show in the clubs, as soon as they hear that, they know. Now that crowd was like, and that's what Self was like, you need to stick to what they know. Stick to that song. Don't put out no money guns. Now we don't want to hear any of that stuff. Once upon a time, not long ago. That's the type of treatment Ryan. But Mariah Lynn goes and she performs. We don't really get to see her performance, but she actually brings out a Major Galore. What was it? Is her name Major Galore? And she's just like, you know what? We're both on the same label. We need to support each other. So I'm like, okay, that's cute. That's all we wanted. Some solidarity between the women. And Mariah Lynn, when she's off stage, she She gets intercepted by Cisco, and Cisco's is like, "Oh, you've been looking good, Ma. Shout out to you. I apologize for how things transpired. I want to start over. Can I get a hug?" She said, "No, no, no. You can get a handshake, bruh. Bruh, 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 bruh. We can get a handshake. We friends." No, I'm thinking, friends? How are you friends? This is a dude that you slept with, who you thought you actually had a real relationship with, and then he clowned you, and his friend clowned you as well. And you're telling me, even though you were trying to use both of them, and no, oh no, we're just friends. No, you're friendly. Keep it correct. You're friendly. There's nothing French. There's no real friendship. No real friendship. It's a facade. It's a joke. Rich is upset. He's upset and he's hurt. It's like, Cisco, he hurt me. Why is he going and talking to the mortal enemy, Mariah Lynn? He goes outside because he's the vent to Peter. I'm thinking, Peter, that look you have in your face says it all. Like, I am too grown to be dealing with this petty high school kid mess. That's the issue. And so Cisco comes out like, okay, what's good? What's good? What, Miley, what's good? He might as well have said that to Rich. Rich was like, I'm done. I'm over it. We supposed to be friends, but you're going to hurt me. It's like, excuse me? You're grown. Mariah Lynn isn't the problem. Thank you. That's all we wanted to hear. Mariah Lynn isn't the problem. The real situation at hand has to do with the two of you. You two thought that you could use her or slash her each other, and that's what you did. You two did some petty stuff more so to each other. Anything that Mariah Lynn did to the both of you to try and get back at the both of you, that was circumstantial. That was hardly anything compared to what you two have personally done to each other. So, and I'm like, why is Cisco the rational one in this case? This doesn't make any sense. DJ Drewski decides he wants to go and apologize to Sky, and he's like, you know what, I'm sorry. Even though he still wasn't sure why she was so mad. And she was saying, you played me, and you put it on the internet because you thought it was a joke. So then now people are laughing at me and looking at me a certain way, and now my IG is blowing up for all the wrong reasons. You really think, and you expect me to be okay? Are you kidding? After all the stuff you did, and you expect me to just flat out trust you, even though you say you want to work on the relationship? Me working on the relationship means that I'm going to spy on you from time to time. That's just going to have to be the situation. He said, no, I apologize, and I want you to come back home. And to put the icing on the cake, here's a brand new Porsche. Was that the Cayenne? That might have been the Cayenne. No, how big was it? I don't know. Either way, if it was a Cayenne or not, the Cayenne is upwards of 60K, fully loaded. 60K, 60-something K, fully loaded. So let's just say that's a Porsche Cayenne. It was white with the it was beautiful with the black accents. You know you need black. You need black. First of all, don't give me no white car. But if you're going to give me a white car, make sure there's black all over it. And she's like, oh, thank you. And I'm thinking, there's a catch. There's a catch. What's this going to be a catch? And there is. The catch is that he says, you have to come home. It's like, no, I'm not going to come home. Okay, so if you're not going to come home, but change your number. What? Yeah, change your number because I don't want your exes or anyone else having your number, being able to contact you. I'm thinking, that would be a reasonable request if you weren't in your own shenanigans. That's why she looked at you like, so you went and tried to buy me something so that you could actually buy me. You went and bought me something in the efforts of buying me. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. That is the most disrespectful thing you can do to someone. Peace out. Peace out. Now, Snoop goes and she talks to, what was it, Michael Williams. And she just lets it be known she is going to do whatever she can to get her mom back to Baltimore because she let a lot of things slip. She came here because she wanted her career to pop, but she lost track, wasn't necessarily focused on all the right things, and certain things that are really important to her slipped. So she needs to go and get that under control. Like, okay, Snoop, do your thing. Now it's time for the major sit down. On one side, we have Yandy, Kimbella, and Judy. And the funny thing about Yandy being there, she's sitting in the same spot that Mendices was sitting at 1 year ago when they tried to work everything out before he went to jail, prior to him going to jail. What ends up happening is Kimbella wants to be the moderator. I know you guys don't really know me except for Kim. Hey, but Kimbella. Here's the thing. I don't understand why you two can't make it work. You need to make it work. This isn't you guys arguing over something that doesn't make sense. First of all, you came to this birthday party. You came there, Samantha's like, you came to the birthday party. You weren't wearing any makeup. You didn't have your kids or your husband there with you. So why would we think that you weren't there? The only reason why you could possibly be there is to start trouble. That's what we would think. You come here, we hear yelling outside. Oh yeah, mind you, Yandy admitted to Kimbella that she was right, and I believe her, that she was there late because Yandy, I can believe that she wanted to show up late and say, at least I showed up. I can see her doing something like that. But she heard yelling, and so she was like, nope, I'm going to 86 it out of there. Now we're going to get into how I feel about that response. Because when you have the kids there, then I understand that. But if there's also yelling, I'm still going to be like, okay, but it's a kid's birthday party. Let me go and peek my head and see, are the kids good? Are the kids nowhere in sight? Because these adults clearly are acting a fool. That's just me. But hey, Kimbella is getting read her riot acts, and you know what? I'm like, Samantha, say whatever you need to say because I'm agreeing with you. How do you show up and say you want to break bread when you don't bring your kids, or at least not have your kids walking hand in hand? Have them in the car just in case it's like, okay, I'm not going to tell you the surprises because it didn't pan out. But you decided, oh yeah, and that DJ Drewski's event in Dykeman, I was like, okay, okay. But during this event, Kimbella, you were wrong. They were right. You came here without your kids. You came there with no makeup. You came there in sweats, and you just wanted to talk. And we believe that you didn't want to start a fight, but that whole confrontational spirit that you have, it's not needed. It's not. You can't be fighting Yandy's battles. Yandy's like, I did not tell her to go there. And she was like, yeah, she didn't tell me to go. It's like, oh, well, I guess congratulations are in order. Like, what else do you want me to say? The narrative switches because even though everyone's trying to say it's all about the kids, Kimbella says, you know what? Here's the real issue. None of you are the real problem. None of you are the real problem. It's that mother bleeping S.O.B. bleep of a bleep man that you all have a baby by. I said, Kimbella, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But this really shouldn't be coming from you only because of the fact that like I said, you already went and made the situation worse by going there uninvited and doing all that. And Yandy was like, wait a minute, you're talking about how are you going to talk about your best friend's husband? Erica called it. She said, Yandy, this is what you tell your friend. There's no way your friend would be this comfortable saying something like that unless you're saying some similar stuff as a result. I'm thinking, look, normally that would be true and possibly there's some truth to that, but this is Kimbella we're talking about. Kimbella has no filter. Kimbella has no filter. If you know Kimbella, she has no filter. So I wouldn't be surprised if Kimbella was thinking this the entire time and just holding it in, and she finally takes the opportunity in front of the women who don't like Yandy to disrespect her husband, even though she wasn't wrong with what she said. This all circles back to Mendices and how he handled all their individual situations. That's the truth of the matter. I'm not going to pretend like it's not. That's what I've been trying to tell all of them in the first place. This isn't y'all. No. How? He slept with all of you, got pregnant with all of you, had babies with all of you, and he couldn't figure out how to get all of you to be on one accord because he did all of you dirty in some way, shape, or fashion. And so the solid foundation was never there to build a relationship upon. Come on now. No. And it was interesting because, like I said, Julius was like, what are you talking about my son? This is like, hello, I'm just telling the truth. And it's like, yeah, she's telling the truth. Erica and Samantha like, Kim was like, oh, dang. Even though I'm thinking it, oh, dang, you said it? Oh, yeah, you better get your friend. Anyway, uh, the narrative switches because Judy's saying, look, you all had babies well with Mendices, so what's the real issue here? That's the real issue. You feel a certain way about it. And Samantha flipped it and said, hold up. So how you're telling me that I feel a certain way about this when you have four kids and what was it, four kids by four baby daddies? I said, okay. Though that is just a fact. That's not a judge. It is a judgment, but that is just a fact. I'm like, whoa. Judy said, now what you not gonna do? I'm thinking, Judy, you lost. Samantha, that wasn't necessary, but you lost. It wasn't necessary. It wasn't needed. Erica's like, my job is done. I have nothing else to say. Samantha is all wound up, so I don't need to interject. Judy is turned up. We need to keep Kim calm. So, what the? We need to keep Kim calm and do it. Oh my God! What really, really? Samantha wanted to turn up because Judy's trying to turn up. It's like this is weird. This is stupid. You want me to say something about your son and your son and this, son and that? What about this? The kids can't be together because Yannis is like, hold up. I did try to make it. No, you break promises. You're a liar. You're fake. You're phony. What do I need to do? Stop lying and being so fake and phony. At the end of the day, you didn't show up. I did show up. I was there, and then I heard some noise, and so I circled back. First off, why did you circle back instead of going forward to make sure that the kids were okay? Don't you think that's kind of weird? Yeah, you didn't say anything. I was thinking the same thing, but first off, my kids would be my priority. I'd be like, okay, take them there. I'm gonna go and duck my head in, make sure everything's cool, and then circle back. But hey, I definitely wouldn't have brought my kids in anything that sounded like some foolishness. So let's get that straight. If I had any kids, but when they're like, so Kimbella, you're the reason why Yandy didn't come in. She heard noise and some foolery. Now, mind you, she was late, so she was still wrong. Anyway, she still was going to show up maybe like 30 minutes or an hour before the party was over, so she was wrong for that. But she couldn't even show up because you blocked her. This whole thing was stupid. And they essentially all agreed to not make it work. I'm thinking, this is idiotic. How do you agree to not make it work? Creep Squad is going forward with their branding, which it's messed up because I think it's a great idea. I really do. Even though it just sounds stupid, I think it's a great idea. Cisco is not included, but he's focusing on his family, his kids. Soup is focusing on her acting career, so she can bring in the income to support the music career. Jay is going to be driven around New York. I'm not sure what she's going to be doing. Let's just be real. Kimbella is being with her husband, and she's like, okay, back on top. I'm proud of Sky. I don't care. I don't care if Sky is back with Drewski at this point, but I appreciate the fact that she at least left him for the moment because she was like, I can't tolerate that level of disrespect. And Drewski decides, you know what? Even though Sky and I are off right now, we may come back together. But Bianca is on this whole mission of, I have this hot record. I'm working hard. My girl Mariah Lynn, she's doing big things as well. We're going to make it happen for ourselves. And Drewski's still hitting her up. I'm like, of course he's hitting her up. He's single. He's single now. So this is probably the one appropriate time where it's perfectly okay. And Cardi B is making it happen. Her career is popping. Remy Ma and, of course, Papoose careers are popping. And they're going to make sure that their kids keep it together. Now, Mendices, the mothers of Mendices' children. So it's still Erica and Samantha on one side. And it's just like, oh, if it wasn't for Yandy and the foolishness, then things wouldn't turn out this way. Yandy's saying once Mendices will come out, maybe we'll be able to salvage this. But until then, we'll just go and have to let bygones be bygones. I'm like, this is stupid. Come back next week because the reunion's going to be good.